Hi everyone, this is Rachel Weaver, and I am excited to present Module 5's semester recap for this wonderful class, Programming Using AI Tools. This has honestly been one of my favorite classes. I'm just so sad that it was so short. I wish it was a 16-week class instead of a 4-week class. I enjoyed it so much. I walked in with a basic understanding of programming, I feel, but I feel like I've come out with so much more. I didn't know a lot of Python. I knew C Sharp, I knew Java, but not much Python. Wasn't hard for me to pick it up though. But now I feel really confident about using AI tools, even if I don't quite know the language very well. I feel like I can adapt to that. And I also feel like I can build anything if I know how to talk to AI correctly, if I know what it can and cannot do. I feel like I built some real skills and I'm so very proud of the real app that I created. Like, I'm so proud of it. So over the semester, I learned how to think like a builder and collaborate with AI to design, to debug, and deliver like a really meaningful project. I learned some Python, fast API, and I learned how to organize a backend project that actually works. So I really feel very, very happy to be in this class. I'm very tired because I worked very hard, but I really, really enjoyed every bit of it. So without further ado, let me just walk you through my final project, the Thrive Self-Care Journal app, because I gotta show it to somebody. I'm just so proud of it. Let me show you what I built. Ooh! I'm so excited. This app was inspired by the Thrive Self-Care Journal I co-created with my co-host and mental health specialist, Tina Smith. Her clients loved the PDF but wanted it as an app, so I built a digital version to make daily self-care easier and more accessible. So the first page you'll see is a login page, and if you're not a member, you're going to go ahead and register. When you register, you'll be led to the registration page where you're going to go in and put in your email address, your password, and you're going to confirm your password, and then you're going to create the account. Then you're going to go ahead and go back, log in, and then you're going to see the onboarding page with a welcome and explaining just how this journal works. Let's say you got logged out and you don't remember your password. So you're going to click Forgot Password. This will take you to a research page where you'll put in your email and then it will send a link to your email. You should receive the link in your email and then go ahead and click on it, which will send you to set up a new password. So you'll fill in both boxes and then you'll set your password. And then you go back to the login screen where you're allowed to log in as usual. So the first page you'll see is a new entry page after logging in, and you can choose the date as well as moods that you're feeling for that day. You could choose multiple moods, and then you could measure when did you feel those particular moods and were they fleeting or were they constant. And this information is going to be really insightful because it's going to be used in our Insights tab to give you information on maybe how you should approach your day based on your moods and how well you're sleeping and how well you're eating, which you'll see in the practical needs check-in below. So you're going to fill out the prompts about your moods. You're going to fill out the practical needs check-ins, and this is measured on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 meaning you need improvement and 5 meaning you're thriving. And I'm struggling here, can't you see? So you're going to fill that out and then you're going to go ahead and click save. The next tab is view entries, where you're going to be able to view all of the entries that you've ever saved. The very first page shows your most recent entry and all the entries that follows. You're allowed to export here, and you're also allowed to search. You can export by the date. You can choose multiple date or you can choose one date, and you have the choice to choose between a plain text or a CSV file. You can see that it's been exported, and here is the text file of the selected journal. Next, we're going to search entries. You can search by the keyword. You can search by your mood. I chose bored. You see all the entries that come up for bored. And then you can search by the date. You can choose one date or you can choose multiple dates. In the same tab, you should be able to edit your past entries as well as delete them. And you'll see here that I edit a past entry. I wrote where I say I love cookies, and then I save and the entry is updated. And then you can see that I can click delete and then it's gone. Remember the Insights tab I was telling you about? Well, here it is. This is the tab where all of the data is pulled from the past entries and turned into really cool visualizations to give you some really useful insights. So the user could always come to this page and be able to download these insights and share them with their therapist or their support group, or look at them and be able to see, oh, I was feeling one way this week or one way this month or last month, and I've made so much progress. So they could see the difference between that. Next is the self-care library, where you can see featured videos from our Branches of Hope podcast and our YouTube channel, where you can listen and get some really useful information to help support your self-care journey. Also, I have included some blogs from our websites so users can be able to get the information that they need. And lastly is settings, where users can go in, they can personalize their journal, they can change their password, they can update information, they can completely delete their account, they can log out of all their devices, and all the buttons here and links are clickable. So I'm very proud. Thank you so much for watching this video, and bye-bye.